Hey Michael, where you're at today? Looking at all this smart, casual stuff. Well, thanks for asking, because today I'm back at, as you can probably see, my secondary school, I BA Eng College Kowloon, for a filming session. And it's not any regular filming session. It's actually as the champion of the 21st Century Cup National English Speaking Competition Hong Kong round hosted by China Daily. I get to have a personal promotional video filmed by Video English, which is the organization, one of the main organizations of the competition, and it's an organization that's actually under China Daily Hong Kong. And so we'll have professional guys like this one right behind me who'll be like filming me, basically helping me to film that personal promotional video. And I'll also be meeting up with my principal, with also one of my friends, Marco. You must remember him by now. And yeah, we'll be doing some interviews, and also I'll be kicking the ball around, probably doing a few laps in the pool. So it should be fun, and I'll take you through some behind the scenes of what a professional filming session looks like. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Let's say if you were to use very simple words to describe Michael, and you have 3 quotas. So what kind of words would you choose, and how would you describe him?
And if I have to use 3 words to describe Michael, I will use the 3 words: competent, committed, and humble. He is a humble, fine gentleman, and he never boasts of his achievements.
Great. Michael, is that true?
Definitely.
I actually want a bit of advice, and I think the most suitable person has to be my principal, who accompanied me throughout my 6 years in secondary school. So, I'd like some advice. It could be life advice or just advice for the competition, but I would like to really hear some suggestions from you for me, perhaps.
Maybe just you need to have a little bit more self-belief. And I believe that you can do well, you can succeed, you can shine in the final. Michael, you got this.
Thank you. We're taking a bit of a break now, because you probably see behind me it's absolutely pouring down. So it'll be a bit harder to film like the shots of me, playing soccer or swimming. It's actually, there are thunderstorms right now, so I'd be happy if I'd survive during this shoot, while shooting like those soccer, swimming footage. It's actually pretty nice as well, because during the shoot I bumped into a few teachers. They might not have taught me before, but I met them through some other ways, and we had a bit of a nice chat, caught up, and probably we'll even go out for lunch or something. So it's really nice, being back at the place where I belong. I just walked into the school office to ask for permission if I could use switch to another classroom. And then that Argentina jersey, soccer jersey I showed you right there, that was given to us by the Argentina men's soccer team. And on there, I believe the signatures, you will see probably Messi, Aguero, Di Maria. They signed on that shirt basically. Originally they were planning to come to our school to play, but then their schedule didn't allow when they went to Hong Kong to play a friendly with one of our teams. I don't remember. It should be Kichi. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but yeah, they gave us that jersey instead. So it was still awesome for me to get some footage of it.
What are your future ambitions? You're studying right now. Maybe you have an idea about when you're applying already. You want to share some idea with us?
Yeah, definitely. At YN, seeing a lot of teachers, especially in my senior form, I was especially weak Chinese, maths, these were subjects I was literally scared of. I didn't want to go to the lessons because I know I wasn't good at these subjects. So naturally, when you're bad at something, you don't want to do them. But a lot of these teachers, some of whom are just spectacular. I didn't really understand how they could transform someone who's so bad at that subject into they can turn that person into someone that could like get through the public exams and get, in my opinion, for myself, decent grades in those subjects. So that really inspired me to get into the field of education. And I probably don't exactly want to become a typical primary or secondary school teacher. I actually have more ambition than that. I don't want to limit myself to only becoming those things. Probably in university or even some administration work.
My name is Marco, and I've been studying in one college with Michael together, for 6 years, and now I'm studying business and education history.
We like to call ourselves it's lit from Chinese. It's literally translated like into English. It's like poor soccer players club, something like that.
What's the Chinese name? Okay, yeah.
So it's like that, and like there were basically the few of us who were really bad at soccer. We played together.
You should just keep it up the good work, and you'll be fine.
And with you alongside, I'm gonna guess it'll be fine.
Yeah.
We're doing the same thing now. Like we're faking.
We're faking. And we're trying to pretend to have a conversation.
Behind the camera, they're literally pointing another camera at us, filming us filming. They asked us some questions, like how Marco would describe me, and like we talked about some of our
like past stories.
Yeah. So if you didn't hear me talk about like one of our stories, actually we started, like Marco said, we didn't know how to play like soccer at all when we got into YN in the first place. We only started, like we saw our classmates do it, and then we started playing.
And then we started playing.
We started playing right beside like that swimming pool, in between the swimming pool and the soccer pitch area, which the soccer pitch back then was nothing like.
It's not a foot. I think it's a sand. How should I describe it?
It's a sand pit.
It's a sand pit.
It's a sand pit because it was real grass, but then the quality was really bad. Like bits of here and there. Like
I don't think there's any grass left back there.
Yeah. By then we were actually lucky enough to like become the last year of people that are able to witness the real grass pitch.
To witness the sandstorm. Like whenever we went outside to play in like sand pitch, because there's wind and there's a lot of sand, so usually the sand will just fly everywhere.
Yeah, and
it's chaotic.
Back then we didn't even have proper soccer cleats.
Yeah.
So we were playing with like sports shoes, and sports shoes, they don't have those basically those stuff at the bottom of the like I was saying, proper soccer cleats, they have like those, I don't know what you call them, those things at the bottom of them. Whatever that is, that basically like lowers your chance of like slipping because the floor is slippery. So like we didn't have
football nails.
I think it's the nails. I think that's what you call them. But back then we didn't have like cleats that were that good. So we slipped around a lot when we played football in that,
no grip.
That sand pit. Now we're forced to do another and another, like, I can tell you about it, but basically they want us to talk about this. Hold it up. They want us to talk like horizontally. Yeah, basically they want to talk about this YN towel. It's where did this come from? Well, basically this I got this when I was, I got the award for one of the most persistent swimmers. Basically, if you go to all the trainings, attend all the training sessions of the swimming team, then you get this thing. So that was where this came from.
Well, there was an award for that.
What?
I didn't know that. I didn't know that there's an award for this.
Yeah, so it's a lame award. So it's a towel. And then the other thing I have to talk about
School tie.
is this thing. So this was, don't actually know if I wore this thing for 6 years, or I don't know if this was the exact tie I wore for 6 years. Pretty sure I switched it, like I bought another one in the middle of my.
You switch it? I never switched it before.
I think this. I don't think this was the, because it looks kind of new. Like there are some stains on there, if you can see. Not sure if you can see it on the camera, but generally it looks pretty.
Yeah, it looks pretty new.
It looks pretty new.
Yeah, it's pretty new.
And that's why I think like it's not my first school tie.
Yep. And for school tie, I guess your school tie is neat enough, because for me there are stains, because I usually just throw it away when we're playing football. So yeah, it's pretty dirty.
And now that Marco is here, let him tell you about like actually that was one of the first things we did when we got to know each other.
Yeah, that was the Form 1 performance night we had. So basically what we have is like back when we were in Form 1, each and every single class have to prepare for a drama. Yeah, that's a drama. Yeah. We have to prepare a drama, and we had to invite all of our parents to the school hall to watch a performance.
Yeah.
And I remember back then there were two very popular games. One of them are like Tower of Saviors, and then the other one is called PN.
Two very popular like mobile video games. Puzzle and Dragon and like Tower of Saviors. Two of the, what do you call that? You basically like move those stones around, right, on the screen, and then and when you like get a combos, you can like your creatures or whatever
they
can
attack the monsters.
Can attack.
Yeah.
That's how you play the game, if you still remember. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then we're probably
you
pretty.
You still don't know that. I don't know, but
yeah,
this game is still on.
Yeah, we're pretty old if you don't know what we're talking about. But basically, we did our drama. Our show was based on that. There are tons of mosquitoes here, by the way. They're biting the heck out of me. I should have worn a bloody long shirt.
I just noticed the mosquitoes.
Yeah, there are actually a lot. Like I said, when I was back here vlogging me swimming. So
both of us are main characters.
Yeah, both of us were main characters. Basically, Marco was my dad. In the play.
Yeah, I was the. Like, I believe I'm the king back then. Like my character, I had to act as the king, and then like Michael's the prince. So when I die, I remember Michael just coming to me, and he had, because I was lying in the ground, and Michael had to hold me up and say like, "Father, don't die," something like that.
That was
that line I remember it to now.
Yeah,
because it's too memorable.
It's kind of funny because when Marco said that line, he was literally lying on the floor, and I was kneeling beside him, and I had to try so hard to like not laugh.
Yeah, because we were looking at each other straight in the eyes.
Yeah.
Fuck, don't die.
Yeah. So, but it was all good, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was probably one of the oldest memories we had together, I guess. So that's a wrap on the filming sesh. This is the real behind the scenes of being an influencer. I don't influence a lot of people, but that's basically the behind the scenes of, you know, what a personal promotional video looks like. So yeah, it's nothing fun actually. It's fun chatting with Marco and like talking about stuff in general, but you know, the process is nothing fun. And if I thought it was hard, the cameraman, you know, he had an even tougher time. So all credits go to him in the final production of the video. Hope it turns out good. Thanks for Marco. Thanks for Marco for coming out to film this with me, because he was having an internship, right?
Yeah.
He basically called it quits at his job. Told his boss, "I'm done with this. I don't want to do this anymore." And then he scrambled out of the office.
Nah, I still want to keep my job.
He applied for temporary leave at his job.
I just took a leave for afternoon
to come to this filming session. So
to my boss, I'll be here. I'll still be here.
So thanks a lot for coming, and thanks a lot to Francis as well for doing all the interviews with me and Marco.
Pleasure.
Yeah. He is the exact same person who interviewed me at the competition as well. So that tiny footage you saw of me being interviewed, talking about how I felt or what word I wanted. One word I would use to describe my feelings right now. Back then,
yeah,
that was Francis. Yeah, that was Francis.
It was my honor to have the opportunity to interview our champion.
He made me feel.
This guy's going places.
he made me feel at ease back then. So thanks a lot.
The least I could do.
Yeah, I learned a lot from, I saw him interviewing our principal and everything. The professionalism is on point. So that's it from me, and thanks a lot to the rest of the filming crew as well. Tough day for them. That man in the middle, he's a legend for sticking out with us even though there were tons of mosquitoes. And that's it for this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright guys, peace.